Alright, well, if we were at class and you were to come in for your next lesson, we would be doing a lot of review, you guys. One thing tough about video is it's hard to include review. I'm just trusting that you're practicing these things quite a bit on your own. But let's do a little bit of review, and at the end of this, I'm going to give you we're going to do just a short lick from an old Zeppelin song, Black Dog. I want to show you how they used pentatonic box number 1 to actually make a cool sounding hook for quite the popular song there. Okay, so review today. Hopefully you will know where to put your fingers to make this work. I will tell you the key, I'll play some chords, and hopefully you can find yourself and do everything that I'll call out to you. So this is where the rubber meets the road. We'll see if you know what you think you know. Alright, we're going to play in D minor. So you find D minor and just run box number 1 straight up and down for me. Alright, try moving on to box number 2. Straight up and down. Okay, hopefully that worked out. Let's do a rare key, one that we don't usually do. Let's go to F sharp minor. Incidentally, I said I believe we just played in D minor. So hopefully you went up your 6th string, found the D, and found your boxes from there, okay? This time let's go to F sharp minor and see how you do with that. F sharp, how about this time we run the slide lick in F sharp minor. Alright, F sharp minor, slide lick. Alright, hopefully you nailed that. Slide lick, try 3s and 4s in F sharp minor. Here we go, 3s and 4s. Okay guys, that was a new position for us, and it might have even been a little difficult because it's quite the wide position. F sharp would have been 2nd fret on the 6th string. Hopefully you nailed that right. You had your slide lick and 3s and 4s. Now, I hesitate to play it that way for you because that's the way you're going to want to play it. I think it's good to hear what the scale can sound like so that it's motivating. But believe me, you don't get fast by playing fast. You get fast by playing slow and making no mistakes. And when you can play slow and make no mistakes, then all of a sudden you find yourself playing faster. That honestly is the key to speed, you guys. Play slow and don't make mistakes. And when your fingers have memorized that pattern, that's where the speed comes from, is after your fingers have memorized the pattern. So you should have been 2nd fret. Let's try a couple more, guys. Let's go B minor. B as in boy. And try your 3s and 4s in B minor. Here we go. Alright, let's hear the slide lick. Try your slide lick. This might be a little fast. Sorry about that. Try the slide lick, guys. Alright, we got the slide lick there. 3s and 4s and the slide lick. Alright, I'm going to call that good for now, but you get the idea. You should be able to jump to any of those positions without too much hesitation, straight up and straight down, whichever lick I told you to play. Okay, that was our review, guys. We're going to do something kind of fun right now. We're going to dig out, you can go to If it's not already in your book, I'm assuming future editions of the Fundamental Scales Book 1 might have this little lick included. If it's not already included in your book or your ebook that you downloaded, go to the Guitar School of Richland website. You can go to the PDF section, go to the Fundamental Scale Shapes Book 1 section, and there'll be a free PDF of this short Black Dog lick that we're going to play right now. It'll have the tabs for you. So, what's kind of cool, this is exactly in box number 1, and it is in our A minor position. Notice that he is going to throw in a couple of notes that are not part of our box. They can be part of it, we just haven't learned that they are part of it yet. Okay, so don't be thrown off, but he is using box 1 in A minor position. And check it out, this actually sounds musical. It's going to sound something like this. Alright, one more time. We went out of the box back here. We went to an A chord to end. But this part is just, hopefully you notice that that's just the slide lick that we do, but instead of sliding, he just moved, and that is part of box 2. So let's try the lick. We're going to start with our 3rd finger on the 7th fret. We're going to go 3rd finger, next string down, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. We got a 5 with a slight little bend. You don't have to bend it because you won't even miss it. But anyway, 1st finger on the 5th fret. Slight bend, back to the 7. Now we're going to move positions. Normally, if you remember our slide lick, we slide into this position. For this song, we're just going to move into that position. We're going to do a hammer-on from the 7 to the 9. Then we're going to move both fingers back to our box 1 position. You got the hammer-on and a pull-off, 5, 7, 5. 2 7s on the next string, another bend, and then you've got the 5, 7, 7, up 1 string, 5, 7. Now we're getting out of position into what's going to be called box 5, but that's not until the next book. So we're going to get back here in this position, 3rd fret, 5th fret, A chord. Alright, we'll try to go through that one more time. Starting on the 7th fret of the 5th string, we're going to go 7. Next string down, 1, 2, 3. Next string down, slight bend, back to the 7. Shift into box 2 position, hammer on to the 9, or pick it, doesn't matter. Now we're going to move back into the box 1 position, do the 5, 7, 5 pull off hammer on. The hammer on, you're going to play 5th fret, use your 3rd finger to hammer onto that 7. You got to do it hard enough to make it sound. If you're on an electric guitar, this is way easier. Then, without even picking again, pull this finger down so that it pops off your finger and goes to that 5th fret there. Now we're going to go 7, 7, bend that 5. Back to the 7. Then we've got the 5, 7, 7, up a string, 5, 7, back a position, 3rd fret, 5th fret, A. That's definitely one to go show your friends or your little brother, whatever the case may be. Okay guys, just an example of how true musicians have figured out how to make these little skeleton boxes that we're learning, the pentatonic boxes. They eventually begin sounding like music once you know them so well that you can start to play with them a little bit. And that's where we're headed. We're going to help you get there, guys. Practice hard. We'll see you in our next lesson.